Okay, so today's lesson is accentuate the negative. We are in lesson 1.2, but we're starting at page 6 just to do a little bit of review. It's been a while since we looked at the word integers and rational numbers. So integers are whole numbers and their opposites. Rational numbers are numbers that can be expressed as one integer divided by another integer, which therefore would be fractions or decimals. Another thing that I need to call your attention to that will show up on your test next week that isn't in this chapter is absolute value. So let's remind ourselves about absolute value. Absolute value is how far a number is away from 0, or an integer is away from 0. Okay, and so remember with absolute value, we use these lines. So if I have the absolute value of 3, the absolute value of 3, well, it's 3 places away from 0, so it's 3. The absolute value of negative 3, well, negative 3 is also 3 places away from 0, so the absolute value of negative 3 is also 3. Are there any questions? Okay, we can see the definitions of integers and rational numbers on page 6 if we need to refer to that any further. All right, now let's turn in our math books to page 10 for lesson 1.2. You should be on your tab on your Chromebook. You've clicked on the link so that your textbook is up, and then scroll down to page 10. So in this problem, we're going to be dealing with temperature. You know, a lot of times we'll see a number line that's horizontal. So we'll see 0 in the middle, and then we'll, oh, what am I doing? Losing my mind. All right, and then we'll see our numbers on the number line as so. Okay, well, when we look at a thermometer, it is often vertical, but we have vertical number lines as well. So we can have a vertical number line where we have 0, 1, and 2, negative 1, negative 2. Now, sometimes you'll see our horizontal and our vertical line intersect. And what happens when we make these number lines intersect? Then it forms a, does anybody remember? Coordinate plane. And then once we have a coordinate plane, we can start plotting points. All right, but anyways, when we have a vertical number line, anything that's going up, that's an increase. Anything below, going down, that is a decrease. And so you have to pay attention. Up and down, positive, negative. Just like in the horizontal, we have right and left. So then we have to the right, positive, to the left, negative. All right, so in the book it says the record high and low temperatures for the United States are 134 degrees Fahrenheit in Death Valley, California, and negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit in Prospect Creek, Alaska. So imagine going from 134 degrees Fahrenheit to negative 80 degrees Fahrenheit in an instant. In Finland, people think that such temperature shocks are fun and good for your health. This activity is called sauna bathing. In the winter, Finnish people sit for a certain amount of time in the sauna house, and then the houses are heated as high as 120 degrees Fahrenheit. Then the people run outside where the temperature might be as low as negative 20 degrees Fahrenheit. And so then we see this image here of this guy running out of this sauna house, and he has jumped into this water. And notice it is cut out of ice. So this ice is the top of like maybe a lake or something, and he has just jumped on in. We've got 2 thermometers here. We've got an inside the sauna, and we've got outside in the snow. And of course, on the thermometer, the red shows what the temperature is. All right, so 2 thermometers shown are similar to number lines. One horizontal number line can show the same information as 2 thermometers. So see here to the side, that's our number line. All right, so if we're going to look at our problem 1.2, we have some questions that we're going to work through in our groups. Let's start with A. We're going to order these temperatures from least to greatest. All right, so I'm going to start on here, and you guys talk in your group and get this one solved, and then we'll put the answer up here together. So talk, work together.
I think that you need to. The question is, what are these temperatures from least to greatest? You can do that. What are the temperatures from least to greatest? Oh, that's easy. Negative 20 is the Z key. And then negative 20 goes under 100. Right? I'm just going to do sticker. Do I need to write Fahrenheit beside them? I mean,
Probably not for your own work.
if I look at them, that's this sticker. Wouldn't if you were really, really hot and then you spray it to really, really low it gets sick? No, you would like make the baseball practice all be running, and then it was cold outside, so I put on a jacket.
But then you stay outside for a long time, right? These people, I think, are just jumping in, and they're not out there for a very long time. I just copied what it is in the book.
Are you going to edit this out?
Okay, so first of all, let's think back to when we put numbers in order from least to greatest. If negative numbers are involved, I have to think negative world is different than positive world. In negative world, numbers that are bigger are really smaller. So let's go to our least is going to be a negative. Bless you. So I look through here and I can identify several negative numbers. So I'll circle those in red. Negative, 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 negative. All right, so I have several negatives. All right, now what I want to do is think in negative world. Okay, negative world. Bigger is really smaller. All right, so let me find the biggest negative. All right, so that's going to be first. I'm going to cross through. All right, now bigger. I keep saying it to myself. Bigger is really smaller. All right, I've got 32.7 and 32.5. This one's bigger. So then my negative 32.5. Then we have negative 15 is the last one. All right, so now I'm back to positive world. Positive world is normal. Bigger is bigger. All right, so I've got 0, 115, and 113. So then it'll have to be 0. Bless you. 115 and 113. So 113.2. And finally, 115. Okay, who has a question? All right, look at part B. For each pair of temperatures, identify which temperature is further from -2 degrees Fahrenheit. Now, here's what I think we should do. I think we should draw a number line. All right, so there's our number line. So on B part 1, now remember it's for each pair of temperatures, identify which temperature is farther from -2. So -2 is our starting point there. Normally we start at 0, so we have to pay attention to the fact that they want us at -2. All right, so 6 degrees Fahrenheit or -6 degrees Fahrenheit. All right, so all I have to do is start here at -2 and count to -6. 1, 2, 3, 4 places. 4 places from there. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 places here. So it says, again, the question says, which temperature is farther from 2? So which one's farther away?
18.
Okay, I want you to try 2, 3, and 4 in your groups, please. Go ahead. That means talking, working with your group.
Wait. How'd you do that?
Well, we're still focusing on farther from -2.
Which question?
2, 3, and 4. I'm writing them right here. Okay? So we're back to our number line for number 2. So -7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spots away. And 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, so what do we say to that? Equal. They're equal distance from -2. All right. +2. 1, 2, 3, 4 spots away. -5. 1, 2, 3 spots away. Which one's farther? Well, no, 5 is only 3 spots. -5 is only 3 spots away. Alright, and then finally, -10 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 spots away. And 7 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 spots away. The farther is here. Alright, let's look at part C. Part C says identify the temperature that's halfway between each pair of temperatures. Alright, for this we can use our same number line that we already created. So on number 1, it says 0 degrees Fahrenheit and 10 degrees Fahrenheit. Alright, so I'm going to look at my number line. I'm finding 0 and 10. And I want halfway between the two. So then I can just work my way in. Alright, and so what is halfway between the two? 5 degrees Fahrenheit is halfway between the two. Okay, I want you to try 2 through 6. Go ahead, working in groups, talking.
Is this what we're going to be doing? Finding what number is farther away?
Some of them.
Okay. Because I'm worried with the other problems. Like, is it just this? Like, number line and stuff?
Don't worry. You're going to be fine. I'm not going to test you on anything I haven't taught you.
Okay.
Okay, let's check your work. On number 2, 5 degrees will be halfway between. On number 3, -5 degrees will be halfway between. Four will be -10 degrees. 5 is 0 degrees. 6 is 0 degrees. Anybody have a question? All right, number 7 needs us to think a little bit. Haley checking out. Is my phone not working? Oh, she's probably thinking I'm still recording on my grant stuff. All right, thank you. Haley Hollis checking out. Where is Haley Hollis? Wait. Where is Haley Hollis?
There.
Oh, there you are. You used to sit right here. I'm looking for you to be right here. Okay. So, number 7 says, during 1 week, the high temperature was 60 degrees Fahrenheit. The halfway temperature was 15 degrees. What was the low? All right. So we don't know the low. We do know the halfway, which is 15 degrees. We do know the high, which is 60. All right, we need some strategies here. Talk in your group and see if you can come up with a strategy to find this low, and then raise your hand if you can come up with a good strategy. Share it.
Okay, so I think what we should do is do 16 minus 15 is what? Right? Or, if that ain't right. No, it's below. It has to be. I'm going to need an explanation for this.
I have to give it to you.
I have to start off. So, you can't check my
Who has a strategy? Me. All right, Jaden, please share your strategy. Whoa, time out. Okay, he wants to start by subtracting 15 from 60. Now, why?
That's what I said at first.
Okay, I agree with you. I think we need to do that. So the difference between 15 and 60 is... Okay, so if this is a halfway point, if this is the difference between these two, then what must the difference between these two also be?
45.
All right, so now we need to figure that low number, and it's got to be 45 less than this 15. Okay, well...
So it has to be a negative.
Okay, so you know it'll be a negative number. Very good. Stop trying to use those calculators. I want you to use your brain. Seth.
You could do 45 minus 50 and turn the leftovers into a negative.
Seth says, let's do 45 minus 15 and turn the leftovers into the negative. All right? It's going to give us the right answer. All right, now look. Addie, you guys, y'all with me? If I go ahead and take my 15 down to 0, that takes 15 off of this 45. And if I take 15 off of 45, what do I have?
30.
And so then I need to go 30 the rest of the way. It's going to give me that negative 30. Good job. Very good. All right. Let's look at part F now. It asks, what are the opposites of these numbers? All right, what's the opposite of 3?
2.
What's the opposite of 7 and 5/10? There you go.
So it's just going to be negative the whole.
What's the opposite of negative 2 and 2/3?
Positive 2 and 2/3.
Good. Very good. All right, you ready for your independent work?
I don't think I.
Isn't the opposite of 3 2?
What?
Ain't the opposite of 3 2? I want to stop. You have to edit a lot, don't you?
I'm not going to edit it.